Okay. We got that. Okay, so you can hear me now. Let me go ahead and test and make sure that the...
I don't want other people think.
Sweet. Okay. We got things back to normal. I was wondering how come my audio was not being picked up in the podcast. That's why like the audio is not the way that I wanted it to be, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, which podcast should be dropped right now. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this called Nothing. What I was saying was this is a faith-based film called The Nothing, I believe by Crown TV, maybe. Let's see. Let's just read it. The Nothing tells the story of Ren Dubin, a man struggling to reconcile his spiritual beliefs with his crippling fear of the unknown. He finds himself in an eerie, ramshackle barn with 4 strangers. None of them know where they are or how they got there. The mystery turns when the door opens. I don't want to give anything away. Is there a God? That's the big question of this one. It's not really the question of our show. Yeah, this is over on Crown TV. I've got a link in the description if you want to go watch it yourself, but we're just going to watch it here today. If they want to come after and be like, hey, yo, this is our content, by all means do that. It's your content. I'm not saying it is. I put a link in the description. We'll figure out what we figure out when we figure it out. But anyways, so yeah, we're just going to jump into this. So let's go ahead and just shoobity-boop, boop. Actually, let's keep me decent size, and then we'll go ahead and we'll make that smaller like we always do. That way it's not the end of the world. So let's go over here. I can't see any comments. And yes, I will be eating. So properties? That one? Ah, sweet. So yeah. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can pull that up. I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna have to pull this over here on its own, and then just see if there are any comments. So let's go live. There's nobody here watching currently, so there may not be any chat at all. This is just me just testing out the water, seeing what happens, what works. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get this started. And if I gotta leave early, you guys understand why. But I just thought this would be a fun little thing to do. See where we're going, type of thing.
What matters is what God thinks. If he says you're redeemed, you're redeemed.
Okay. Yeah, Crown TV is always fun. So, props to you guys. And please ignore me eating. But I am hungry. It's called lunch break for a reason. This is me gonna be eating my food. So yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm already going to assume they're in that barn. Like you're already given that setup right away.
Ren?
What is this?
Oh, that might be her.
Oh, a friend of mine did that.
5 words
Oh,
you pronounce wrong 2 years before your brain
This is not gonna
starts
work.
shutting
This is not gonna
down.
work.
Dementia is now known as
I
type
gotta
3.
get premium back. Gotta get premium back.
It's based on the Victor Hugo quote, "To love another person is to see the face of God."
No, I wonder when we lose things, is that like practice? You know, like a step-by-step process from when we're kids to when we get old. You know, starting with the loss of a toy truck to your dog running away to a devastating breakup to a loved one dying. It's almost like we're in training from the time we're born.
It's an interesting theory.
Okay.
Interesting theory to visit. I wouldn't want to live there.
I'm not sure how I'm feeling so far. Knock the mirror, bro. Don't do it. See, we did a faith sort of inspired short film back in 2011 called The Refuge, and it was a similar premise. These 4 guys end up in a car wreck, and they wake up in an area that was nowhere near the car wreck, and each of them has some sort of like issue that they're having to overcome. And there was a point where we filmed at a barn. We never got to film in the barn, but we went up to the barn and got to, film around it. I'm just like, this feels like they ripped us off. But these kind of stories are told a lot. So he woke up there. He's in his robes. It's not gonna work, bro.
Trouble hearing? Don't skip
Yeah.
this video. If you're suffering
Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Big barn. It's just like a big. You gonna grab a vase? You gonna grab a vase, bro? Bro, why? Yeah, Clifford right there too. We just trying to rip people off now. The guy says he's reacting to the video.
Hello?
Hello? Anybody there? Hello? That's what it feels like. Hello? I'd be scared too. To be honest with you, I'd be scared if I woke up in
Hello?
a weird bar with a bunch of crap. I'd definitely be terrified. Okay, sorry. I'm like, what?
Nice PJs. Who are you? What am I doing here? What? That's what I said. Answer me. Did you bring me here? Prove it.
I don't think I can.
Well, if you like breathing, you better give it a try.
Look. Okay. Look, I just woke up, okay?
Uh-huh.
Upstairs, I promise.
Oh, you promise? If I had no idea you had that kind of hard evidence, did you also cross your heart and hope to die?
Well, how do I know you didn't bring me here?
You don't, but I didn't.
Well, you prove it.
No, you don't tell me to prove it. I tell you to prove it.
To prove it.
No, it doesn't count.
Well, if you don't have to prove it, why do I have to prove it?
Because I have the weapon.
It's a face.
It's a bludgeon.
Look, okay. Don't you think...
Shut up. I'm asking the questions. Get up.
I don't like that shot.
That's not a question. I'm Eli.
Ren, thanks.
No sweat.
So,
What's your problem?
I think you broke my pinky.
I mean, you did just physically assault him as he was assaulting somebody else. So you're not quite in the clear, but at the same time, you were trying to save somebody, and this dude, I'm already having issues with the characters. We're only 7 minutes in, and I'm already having issues.
Where's my watch?
Probably with my phone.
Yours too?
Hey, give me your lighter.
Doesn't work.
Give me your lighter.
No fluid.
Lighter with no
Legit
fluid. That's
thought the
good
dude in the
thinking.
orange was like a convict or something.
It's a barn.
Either one of you ever been here before?
I don't know. Seen one barn, you've seen them all, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't go to barn school. Anyway, enjoy your stay.
This is where I got to right here. I kind of jumped around the first 7 minutes. I was like, okay, what is this about? So I'm going to assume, golly, I just saw on the stream that big chunk of ramen. I'm going to assume that they're all from different either time points, like time periods. Golly, that looks like a lot of ramen. It wasn't a lot of ramen. Please do not judge me for that. But it looks like they could be from different points. Ren is in his pajamas. Eli's in like a button-up shirt. You got Mr. Convict over here. I don't know where the flip he came from. Unless Ren is just a bum and sleeps all
Achieve
day.
perfect eyesight with these incredible glasses. Millions of people in America wear glasses, but
Bro, you were knocking, so why are you...
What's going on? What did I do?
Are you okay?
Am I? What do you want from me?
Nothing, man.
What did I do?
I don't really know what you're looking for with that.
That was the joke. I didn't hear that one earlier.
Am I?
He's like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And he... What do you mean? What did I do? I don't know what you're looking for. Like that's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Dead? What? Is this, glory?
Oh, so we
Eternal?
okay. Okay. So we have our Christian who's afraid of everything, but he did something wrong. So that's why he's afraid of death and going to heaven. I can already tell you that. So we got the dude who probably does not have faith at all, which I'm going to assume is the convict dude. I don't think we got his name yet. Then we've got Eli, who seems very kind and whatnot, but he may not have a lot of faith. Then we got this dude who does have faith, but he's afraid of his faith. And then we've got Ren, who I think is struggling with his faith. What is the fifth guy? We'll find out.
Nation.
Look, I'm not touching, okay? Just relax a minute.
Oh no, I am dead, huh? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, all right. Am I?
You will be if you don't shut up.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, calm down.
He looks like
We
Ben
don't even
Shapiro.
know where here is. But you're not dead.
Look around, man. It's just a barn.
Yeah, not a grave.
I'm almost wondering too if like where they're waking up is like we don't know where Eli came from. He just kind of walked in the room, but you know, Ren wakes up by a mirror, which I guess is a reflection. This dude wakes up in a janitor's closet. I mean, he's out cleaning up something in his life. The other two we don't quite know. So I'm just the other one's hidden behind the curtain, so maybe he's hiding something. Eli is the one who kind of busts in. I feel like he's the one who maybe just has general faith. We'll find out, but there's got to be a reason. I'm putting things together that may not even need to go together, but yeah, you think about these things.
Okay. PTL. I'm Lane.
Fantastic. You got a light?
It's a disgusting habit.
I'm Eli. This is Ren.
Like that cartoon cat?
It was a dog, actually. But I was here first, so he'd be like me.
I'm pretty sure it was the cat.
Absolutely sure it was a dog.
It was the little one, right? The cat.
It was the little one, but the little one was the dog.
Chihuahua.
Cats are smaller than dogs.
That's the joke.
Lord. Cats can be smaller than dogs, but I've seen some cats that are bigger. You ever heard of Mancoon? Those suckers are huge. So it's like cats smaller than dogs. Like you're thinking only of like big breeds. This guy is not very bright.
Joke, dude. Little dog, big cat.
Brother, I don't even know your name. There is no need for you to yell at me right now.
Just call me brother.
Besides, I didn't watch the show anyway. It was a bit... What's the word?
Awesome.
Juvenile and disgusting.
That's 2 words.
Oh, this conversation is absolutely riveting. But unfortunately, I have to be anywhere but here.
I can't stand him, but so far he's my favorite.
Nope. You insist on coming, you walk where I can see you. I don't trust any of you. Come on.
Yeah. So far he's my favorite.
Especially you, Lance.
It's Lane.
Lane.
Lame?
We got Ren, Lane, Eli. Man!
Grandpa, when I found the bird, I prayed. God.
Eli. I feel like I want to say he's racist with the way that he's acting towards Eli, but he could just be scared.
So any idea how we got here?
Nope.
The Force.
The Force.
I can't even remember what I was doing before.
Maybe we've been drugged.
Maybe. My memory is really foggy.
Yeah, mine too. How's your memory?
Oh, I remember now. It was all a dream. And you were there, and you.
Yeah, so we pretty
and you
much
were there
have our
too,
ADS
Scarecrow.
Right there.
Is he always like this?
Just kinda go
Only
down.
on days I've been brought to a barn against my will and had my brain fogged.
I think so.
Like,
Why would
I
someone
don't
drug
mean
us?
any
How about we
offense
don't
to
stick around?
anybody who is, who does believe that. But that's just kind of the route they're kind of going. Christian films typically do this thing where you've got either agnostic or an atheist character who is just so like jaded about all this kind of stuff, and they just want to go home. Like that's how they write them, and like it's just like that's not super realistic in my opinion. But yeah,
Long enough to find out. All in favor, say aye. Aye, aye, aye.
Here was number 5.
Hold on.
Eli's got a heroism to him. He's very courageous. I would say, are we going like the sins here? Like they each have a sin that they're full of. But I don't think so. Okay. Bunch of lights. So it does mean something. Each room they wake up in has to mean something, but we don't know where Eli came from. He's the one we don't know. And my question is Eli actually a good person? Is he not even supposed to be there? Is he like the angel character who's gonna try to reunite these 4 people? Like that's my question. Is like he's actually an angel this whole time.
Is he all right?
I don't know.
He's not great. He's dead.
He's dead.
No pulse.
Love.
Oh!
In a room of lights.
You're not dead.
No.
How are you?
As good as ever.
Or maybe he's the one. Maybe he's the angel. Never mind. Never mind.
That guy is...
You're telling me. There's another guy back here.
Fantastic. Does he have a light?
I'm Lane. This is
Ren.
like the cat.
The dog.
I'm Eli.
Clark.
Clark.
He sounds upset.
We all are.
Okay.
This whole thing, it's unsettling. None of it's right. Our memories are a little...
Foggy.
Yeah.
We don't know who brought us here.
They took our phones and our watches, so there's no telling how long we've been out.
They?
Yeah, you know, whoever brought us here.
Interesting.
Stupid!
This is your summer to smile with Aspen Dental's Summer of Smiles event. Celebrating.
Am I the only one who wants out?
Probably.
Was it locked?
No. It just won't let me open it.
The door won't let you open it.
You want to give it a go, smart guy? Please, be my guest.
Well, I'm smart enough to realize that whoever brought us here wouldn't just let us wander out the front door.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant deduction, Murder, She Wrote. You want to give me a hand?
Maybe you're doing it wrong?
Maybe. This is my first door.
I'm only trying to help.
See? It's not locked.
It's like someone's holding them shut.
Or something. You got a light?
Wait.
Well, let's try it together, see if we can move what's blocking it.
Oh, sure.
I swear that is...
Oh my.
This is impossible.
I must be dreaming.
What is it?
The vet guy's too happy.
It isn't anything. It's nothing.
Oh, wow.
I am dreaming. I bet I just wet my bed.
I don't understand this.
What are we actually seeing?
Space?
No stars.
Nothing.
How can there be nothing? Does that make us nowhere? Did everything just disappear from here?
Maybe both.
Maybe neither.
We are here, so it has to be here.
Is there an out there anymore?
And then my head exploded. Maybe it's just really dark. Hey, Lance.
Lane.
Yeah. Why don't you step out there, see if it's just really dark?
I bet that doesn't happen.
What about the whole Occam's razor thing? You know, test the easy stuff or something?
Occam's razor.
Intia non sut multiplicanda, reta necessitatum.
Okay. Fifth dude knows stuff. Fifth dude's an angel.
It's Latin.
I'm telling you.
It means all things being equal, the simplest solution is the best.
Yeah. Test the easy stuff.
It's your theory, you test it.
Do I look like an Occam?
Occam.
Get up to $150 off when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires.
Shit.
Look at
It's becoming nothing. You gonna pull it out, or is it just gonna come up like broken like that? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Can we close the door?
It just disappeared.
Remarkable. Please. Please close the door.
He keeps staring at all of
Maybe
it.
it's only
I swear this dude is in on it. Like, he is the angel who's there to make sure they're all on the right track. Oh.
inanimate objects that disappear. Hey, you, Lance, Laney.
Lane.
Like, he keeps looking at Ren.
Step out there.
No.
Don't look so
He's not worried about the
Guy.
He keeps looking at all
The door?
I'm telling
You want to sit down?
Excuse me. Can we pause this?
Mr. Dubbin, how did this fear manifest itself?
Manifest itself.
Hold up.
I guess it was an anxiety attack.
And this happened while you were watching cartoons?
I don't watch cartoons. I saw a cartoon. It was just on. I wasn't watching it.
Do you remember what the cartoon was?
I can tell you what was happening in the cartoon.
Sure.
All right. This talking chipmunk or mouse or whatever got an anvil dropped on his head. Squashed him into the ground, flattened him like a pancake. And I remember thinking, hey, there's no blood.
Wow.
And then thinking, of course there's no blood, you moron. It's a cartoon for kids. He just
You were not okay, sir.
peeled himself off the ground, went over to a helium tank and inflated himself.
Sounds like he turned out okay.
Well, I wasn't concerned for him. I've seen that kind of thing before when I was a kid, but this time it really got me thinking. What if someone dropped an anvil on my head?
So, homie's in therapy. Maybe contemplating suicide? Or, can't say that. Self-deletion? Contemplating that. And maybe he tried to go through with it, and this is their second chance. And they have to figure out what's going on, and they can't leave. They go into the nothing. It's kind of like, that's it. It's over. Interesting premise.
there would be blood.
PTO. He's awake.
Passed out.
Got that. How long?
Not long. Glad to see you're okay.
Me too, brother. So do you think everything else just disappeared like the vase?
I hope not. My wife.
Me too. What about you?
No.
So maybe it was a terrorist attack or natural disaster or something.
Unnatural.
Don't you think we should stick together?
Unnatural.
Yeah, unnatural. Like there's nothing natural about it.
Says who?
Me.
Guys, let's try to...
How long was I out? How'd you come to that conclusion so quick?
Isn't it obvious? Explain how this in any way resembles a natural occurrence.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we don't know anything. We could be in a black hole or a dimensional thing.
Listen, man. I would be inclined to agree with you if everything was gone. But we're still here, floating around in a barn like we're characters in a Roald Dahl novel. There isn't anything right or natural about it.
Well, isn't there a first time for everything?
No.
Everything starts somewhere.
Not everything. There's no first time for everything. There's no first time for a square circle. Paradoxes don't exist, and this is a paradox. There is nothing, yet here we are.
But if there was a square circle, there would have to be a first one. But a precedent would have to be set. I mean, people used to think that space travel was impossible.
Those were simply because humans lacked ability. Those type of things, space travel, open heart surgery, DNA testing, they all adhere to natural and scientific law.
Seriously, guys?
It doesn't matter if it's a square circle or a dry liquid. There's no precedent for the impossible.
God, the Bible is not for that.
I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but we're setting the precedent for the impossible right now.
Guys.
Just stop a second. Maybe it's not nothing. Maybe black is the absence of color. Is that the case, or is it white? You scribble all the colors together, you're not going to get white, you're going to get black.
Earth.
Interesting.
The origin of our ancestors.
So black could be everything. Color is like reflecting. Color can reflect in darkness. Something can exist in nothing. We shouldn't be here. It's unnatural.
But we are. So where does that leave us?
We exist. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. Where it leaves us is in the hands of God. The one that makes the impossible possible.
And the pious insufferable. Hey, you guys want to listen to Flanders here? Start burning incense, saying hell.
So we have so he is, like I say, he is the crazy faith one who is super hard in his faith. We got the one who is the non-believer. We have Eli, who seems the man of logic, and Ren, who is the guy who's like, I don't really know what's going on. And then our fifth guy, I forgot what his name was. He's just there, and that's why I swear he's like an angel. That's why he was in the room with all the light. They woke up in certain areas on purpose. Ren woke up with a mirror in his face. I mean, he has to look at who he is to find himself. Home Dog Lane over here woke up in a janitor's closet, afraid for his life. What's his name? The fifth guy. They thought he was dead. He woke up and he's like, no, I'm alive. And he's in the room with all the lights. And this dude woke up behind a curtain and was aggressive from the start. And then Eli, we don't know where he came from. And that's just kind of where I'm like, where they show up is what's important. as well. Like there are dots to connect through all of this, and it's like, what is it?
Hail Marys, that's your prerogative, but I don't think we're there yet.
Well, what about past the nothing? What about past it? Maybe everything's still out there. Past it.
Shouldn't we be able to see it? If there's nothing, it can't obscure our vision.
Also, is the nothing a metaphor for our anxiety? Because that's kind of how Ren is acting. It's like there's this fear of that nothing, and it's like maybe that's what's blocking them all around. Is there is a void that is stopping them from living their fullest life. I don't know. I'm just trying to see where this is going. This is definitely going in a similar but different direction than Behind the Line, and so I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
I know what I see. It's nothing, and it's endless. What?
It's just interesting.
What?
It doesn't matter, does it? Where we are or if everything else still exists. Paradoxes, natural law, color theory. None of it matters. It doesn't change the situation.
It does change the situation. You don't see that? The fact that we're talking about it proves it.
Can we please shut the door?
How are we gonna shut the door? The door went out there. Oh, pull the strings. Okay, gotcha.
Now what?
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
If we can just figure out what we were doing before.
That horse is dead, dude.
What does that mean?
What do you think?
We can figure out what this place is, examine what we can see and touch. Then maybe we can figure out how we got here. Unless you have a problem with that.
Oh, no. I think that's a good idea.
I swear, he's an angel. He's in on it. He's in on it.
It's better than standing around.
Get them all together.
It doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is what God thinks. If he says you're redeemed, you're redeemed.
You just gonna sit there?
I don't want to get in your way.
Thought we all agreed we were gonna stick together. Maybe this is our own faults.
You think we did this?
Not me. I didn't touch anything.
All of us. The world.
How? Huh? David Copperfield pull a rabbit out of his hat and nullified existence?
Not David Copperfield. God.
He got a better shot with David Copperfield.
He does know his way around a supermodel.
Besides, not every shirt has a label.
I don't know what that means, but maybe it's because of that, what you just said, that people put more faith in David Copperfield than they do God. That people believe that, I don't mean it's tacky, that the cross is just an ornament for their cleavage. Maybe it's a lack of faith.
You think the world was punished?
Like Armageddon?
Well, I hope not, but maybe.
Well, if there was a God, that kind of cruelty would definitely fit his M.O.
It wouldn't be cruel.
Hey, world. How are you? I know I never gave you much to prove I was real, but you had Tammy Faye and the Crusades, so you should have sussed it out. Time for some old-timey smiting. Pizzow!
What does that make us, the chosen ones?
I've been saved and sanctified since I was 8 years old. I'm certainly not wicked.
Neither is my wife, but where is she?
Yeah, that little theory really doesn't explain why I'm still around.
All right, I think we're getting off the rails here. Let's take stock of what we know, what we can see. We're in a barn.
Well, there are 5 of us, all men.
There's nothing outside.
But we're still here.
I want to go home.
Wow.
What?
What?
Wow, what?
Oh, nothing. Just amazed at how the mind works.
Yeah, I found the human mind fascinating too, but I have a feeling that's not what you mean.
You don't want to hear what I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I do.
maybe he's got himself. They're getting
Okay.
the light.
How shall I put this? You're taking a lot for granted.
Like what?
Well, roughly everything. You say there are 5 of us. All men in a barn, nothing outside, and that we are all here. The only thing that's been said that can be taken at face value is that Lane wants to go home. Unless he's lying.
I'm not. I totally want to go home.
And if he's lying about that,
I'm really not.
and that,
Seriously, why would I lie about
Are you some sort of crazy?
no. I'm no sort of crazy. I mean, how can you know about anything? For instance, are you absolutely sure there are 5 of us? Have you checked the entire barn? Or for that matter, are all of us us?
What?
You say we're all men. Is us men?
You are full on out of your mind.
You think one of us is a girl?
Oh, not man doesn't have to mean the opposite woman. For example, what makes a man? His age, his
We get some Matt Walsh stuff going on in here. Man.
gender. Are you born a man or do you become one through trials? That's what many cultures hold to anyway. And furthermore, and perhaps more importantly, what constitutes us?
What's your point?
He's saying we can't take anything for granted. Right?
That's all.
It sounds different when he says it.
Who are you?
I'm Clark.
Yeah, I got that. What do you know?
I think we just covered the fact that you can't know anything.
Okay, enough with the Zen guru act. What do you know?
I know that when you're faced with something you can't comprehend, you must be willing to accept anything as possible.
Did you bring me here? Hey, answer me. Did you bring me here? Yeah, listen, Boxcar Will, you just made suspect number 1. I'm watching you.
Whenever we are faced with something we can't comprehend. You said you, but you're here too.
Still gonna say it. Home dude right there in the shorts. He's an angel or he's God. He's in on this whole thing. Which means Lane is lying about something. Lane is lying about what happened, which is why I think he freaked out when he was in the room. I'm thinking Ren tried to self-delete. Eli's oversure about himself. Convict dude, because we still don't know his name, is just in denial. It's interesting. It's a very interesting take. What if I'm wrong? What if the dude isn't even God? What if he's like What if he's the opposite, and this isn't even heavenly? This is like hell. And he's just playing with them and tormenting them. Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, where are we headed with this? Okay, so we found another doorway. That's good. Another room. You guys are behind, and it bothers me because I think I'm losing people because you guys are behind.
Trouble hearing? Don't skip this video.
I know exactly what it does.
Flashback.
And I know exactly what my chances are. As soon as the words came out of his mouth, I knew. How many of these prayers were answered? How many of them? These people, children, came here, hopeless, pleaded and begged,
So he's angry at God.
and weren't answered.
Okay.
How many were unheard?
So he's angry. It's been a weak binding if they're like ripped that way.
I can't believe that you're there. I can't believe any kind of loving deity could see that book and not, if you are there, shame on you. Because you never answered any of my prayers. Not one.
Homeowners, would you like to see how you could take your electric bill from this to this?
The future of lowering your electric bill is by going.
Maybe we are dead.
You said this was just a barn. Besides, it doesn't seem much like heaven.
Or hell.
Maybe it is anyway.
You don't believe in God, but you believe in hell.
Not yours.
Oh, that doesn't even make a little bit of sense.
When you die, it's over. There's no more you. You cease to exist. You become nothing. Can you imagine being out there in that darkness forever? If that's not hell,
You
then
can't gnash your teeth if you don't exist. And is it really hell if you can't gnash your teeth?
I don't think that's funny.
You obviously aren't my
Guy's
target
awful,
audience.
man.
Brother, what you describe is not hell. That's a relief. You don't get to escape the judgment.
Relief? You lose everyone you ever loved. Forever. It's the end of...
Man, y'all giving the anxiety guy the anxiety that he doesn't want. I don't know how else to put that. Like, he's over here just trying to play with his ball. And you're like, oh, we ain't never gonna see our loved ones again. He's like, more anxiety.
Of everything, and there's no way to escape it. And it renders everything meaningless. And we all go through our lives knowing it's going to happen to us, but not really believing it until one day...
Aren't you just a little ray of sunshine?
Hey, he's doing it again.
Fantastic.
Grab him. Just relax.
Give him some Rin. Rin, look at me. Rin,
you're not
stay
helping.
with me.
Just try to relax.
Come on, relax.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What's that all about?
It's my fault. It's what I said.
Yeah, a bit sensitive, aren't you?
Listen, I'm sorry about... I wasn't trying to freak you out. I was just stating the facts.
People have experiences. People experience unexplainable things all the time.
Near-death experiences. The afterlife. Where people see Jesus, an angel, or their grandpa.
Well, yeah.
10%.
What?
10%. That's the percentage of people who have a near-death experience and report seeing lights or angels or relatives. You know what the rest see? Darkness. Nothing.
What about miracles?
What miracles?
All of them. Like when God heals people, or when he gets people off drugs, or medical miracles. They happen. Doctors say they happen.
Coincidence.
We got a man of science and a man of faith. Oh, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I finished my food, and I gotta take my wife some food. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll continue this one. I think we're almost halfway through it. It's very interesting. It's definitely lower budget, but I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I want to know where this is going. I think I have an idea, but I don't know if it's quite right. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another lunch break. So, bye.